Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that I'm going to say up front, I don't want it to sound so mysterious, but going into great detail about it would still leave more mysteries. Okay, so I'm going to keep that out. But over years, I've mentioned certain things about it in different ways, and really, it's not something that would hurt or harm anybody. It is online. It's just something that I never felt good about doing. And I would go in and out of doing it and feeling bad about it. Nothing like, like I said, nothing like troll action or anything. It wasn't hurting anybody. And I'm not hurting myself. But at the same time, I didn't feel good about it. And it, like Adam said yesterday, you know, that it was so much stress on me for doing it. So, and it made me think about hypocrisy. Okay, I just recently had made a video, put it up, about when people know better than to do something, but they do it anyway. But that was more along the line of when they did it and it would hurt somebody else, but they just don't care, or it's just part of their disorder, which I need to go into more detail to make that make more sense. And then I listened to it and it's like, okay, I jumped at one point and it didn't flow right at all. Mine don't usually flow right anyway. But, yeah. But some of them, it's just their disorder, and it's not like it's intentional toward the person that winds up being their victim. But it's not really intentional. It's just how they are. Not making excuses for the behavior, but it is part of a disorder. Anyway, now this one, is different. This kind of thing that I was doing for years, and it often made me get stressed out. I said, really, I don't need to be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. And finally, I did what I needed to do to get rid of all of them, all of them, because it was more than one thing combined online. So, okay, right then my voice decided to go out. But yeah, I mean, and it's a relief. It is, because it stressed me out. So part of it, like I said, I'm not trying to be so mysterious, but it would take too much explaining, and I don't remember everything either, because some of it goes back as far as, say, around 15 years, give or take. I don't know how long, seriously, so long ago, and I don't know what was my motive back then or why I got started and all of that at all. I don't remember. It was so long ago. And then different things were added across the years, and yeah, and even more recent. Like I said, it was just something that was bugging me, and I said, enough. Okay, changed a whole bunch of stuff, rid of a whole bunch of stuff, whatever. It's just, yeah. Like I said, it made me think about hypocrisy, because I knew better than to do it somewhat, but I did it anyway, and some of it, and it just, you know, it was, how do you say it? And I could see that I had justifications I don't know about way back then, but isn't it just justifying? And that was driving me nuts, trying to say, why would I say that there is justification, but isn't that justifying in a negative way too? Or is it just, can you justify something that you know you probably shouldn't do, but you do it anyway? Back and forth. Oh my goodness. So that was it. Enough was enough. Okay, man, my voice keeps going out. My goodness, what is going on? But it was kind of strange on how the things led up to it. And I'm not a person who believes so much in signs, you know. But I had said, and it happened yesterday. Here goes my voice again. Happened yesterday. And I said, maybe something will tell me what I need to do. You know, something like a sign, you know. And then there it was. I was like, oh my goodness. And so I got busy and said, okay, I went back and forth on this all these years, and enough was enough. And here goes my voice. Okay, and speaking of doing things online, I really can't explain all that, so like I said, but I really can't explain it. So let's move on to this. Speaking of being online, I did go and put all my videos again. You know how I go take a little vacation, and this one was shorter than usual, but I did put them all on private, almost all of them. And I've been, you know, slowly today I started putting them back public. And but I want to do some of that stuff, you know, just clean and get things clean, you know, cleaner. But one of the things that's not attached to the first part of this video was also, I used to be very I was online but a very private person, if you can even make sense of that. But at the same time, yeah. And what I would do is I would make whatever it was, going back before videos, you know, people they called them blogs, but before that they called them different things over all these years, since the 1990s. I've been online since 1990, a little bit of what you would call before then too. But they call them online journal, online diaries, blogs, you name it. What has it not been called? Some of them actually went through email with total strangers, seriously, over all those years. But I would do them, but then, you know, like a blog, but then I would delete after a while. Or not delete, but make them private. Sum it all up. Because I didn't like to have too much of me and my life out there, you know, at any given time. So, and I thought, you know, this is kind of in a way what I was going to do. You know, I'm slowly making them public again. But I don't know. I don't know how far, you know, if I will do that. I think maybe in a way that was a bad habit of mine from before. Or it could be that it's a bad habit I'm doing now. That's something I need to think about. But anyway, most of my, you know, channels, the videos, you know, because I do all those stories on different channels, different storylines on different channels. But I've been doing some of them. I realized one of them came up, but it wasn't part of the story, but it was the video on that channel that I was going to make, I guess. I don't know. But it was a year ago. Okay, but anyway. So most of them are on private. Okay, and maybe I will slowly make them public this time. Not, who knows, I might do the rip the bandage off real fast thing sometime. I don't even know if it does that thing of the person gets notified and they get a whole bunch of bing, 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 bings, the bell notification. I don't know. But anyway, and another thing is, speaking online, I wish I would stop laughing so much. I listen to myself, and some of it I'm doing like say I'm doing a more sarcastic laughter, you know, about something I said, you know, tongue-in-cheek, and then I have that kind of little bit of sarcastic laughter, and it doesn't sound like it. It just sounds goofy. I never sound like myself on any of the three or four different types of devices I listen to myself. I never sound the same on any of them from the others, and I don't sound like me at all anyway. And so my laughter winds up not sounding like me, like my laughter too, of course. Okay, now I'm starting to ramble. I just woke up from a nap. Thank goodness. Yesterday I had a really weird day. You know, I should give this update, go with this flow here. You know, I got on insulin, when was it? Oh man, almost, say 2.5 months ago, somewhere around there. And I said, I wonder how that's going to change me. Well, I'm not taking the full dosage yet that I should be on. I'm only taking one of them a day. And I've had some complications because of my health condition. I had to see a pharmacist recently, and he actually gave me good advice that, yeah, with my condition, health condition, the adrenal issue, and he said that it would be, of course it would be different, which I knew it was different for me, and he agreed. We agreed on how I should do it and all that, and basically it's where to what area of my body to inject insulin. And so that has somewhat been helping. And let's see. But yesterday was the weirdest thing. And I think a lot of it was stress. And I was with Adam and our dogs, and he was in the back seat in my SUV, and I was driving. And the day before, I really hadn't had much sleep that day before. And from the night before, didn't take a nap in the day because I should have, because I didn't have much sleep that night before. And then I didn't have that much sleep that night. And with Adam and the dog, one of the dogs was going nutcase and in the back seat, and my alarm went off for me to take my medication, and I hadn't eaten, and on and on. See that laughter? But it did. It went on, so many things, and even like we were supposed to go one place, but no, we wound up going to another place. I thought he said he needs to go this pharmacy. I thought he meant in that direction where he usually goes, but no, they had sent it out to a different one. He was upset because he told his doctor, don't stop doing that, and they're still doing it anyway. They're doing it anyway, and then when we were out there, I saw the farm tech that is usually at the one I go to, which is in a totally different direction too. And it was like, I don't know that area. I was just disoriented with everything, the dog barking and on and on. And I'm like, see, I laugh. It was so disturbing for me, and him too. He said it was just boggling his mind, everything that was going on. So many different things. And even, we just to go get something to eat turned into a fiasco, and sometimes it does. Oh, yeah. I want to go to this place, but it winds up there. Different things happen along the way. Like, they closed on Monday. What? I said, there's the laughter. Anyway, so finally I told him, I said, we just need to get this and go home. And that's it. And he says, I totally agree with you. It's just too much. And I have never had that kind of experience before in my life. Never. Where things were just so that messed up, that back to back different things, and like my alarm going off, and I can't reach, and he's got the dogs in the back, and I can't reach in my purse and find my cell phone to turn off the alarm, and and my alarm is also, one of those dogs loves the music to my alarm, and usually he tries to just get real close to my phone so he can listen to the music. So, and he was in the back seat and my purse was in the front seat. So it was just, and the other dog is the one that goes nuts. He goes nutcase all the time. He's very protective, and any leaf, even a leaf, he will bark at. Anything that moves, he's going to bark at. If he thinks it has life, he's going to bark at it. There's the laughter. I don't think I can ever get rid of this habit. That's one thing I can't get rid of, is that laughter. But, anyway, never had that experience before. And I don't know if it's related to sleep deprivation, really, the insomnia, and or the insulin, changing. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird. I see my doctor a week or two. I don't know. But I can discuss it. It'll be my first time since I got put on it. This was kind of a stream of consciousness I'm going to start probably doing. We'll see, if I say that, I'll stop. So maybe I should say that. More stream of consciousness videos. As time goes, all these years go by, I change, different, grow, develop, change. Yeah, that sometimes can be a good thing. Voice is going out. I'm wrapping this up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.